Hello in Agial Language School, Prep 1, English Second Term, Unit 7, Part 1. Unit 7, More Than Just a Sport. Now, after watching the video, let's read it, and I want you now to listen and say.
Unit 7, Track 19. Reading. Extreme sports. Unfortunately, many young people eager for an adrenaline rush are trying to copy their extreme sports idols, putting themselves at terrible risk. An extreme sport is a sport or activity that is exciting and dangerous. Cave diving, bull riding, and base jumping are some examples of these. Such activities, defined as extreme or dangerous sports, are not for everyone. They tend to attract men in their late 20s to early 40s. These extreme sports earned their name. Even without death, there's a long list of injuries. Base jumping. A base jumper is one of those individuals who throw themselves with nothing but a parachute from skyscrapers, bridges, or cliffs. Base jumping is regarded as extremely dangerous because the jumper may die by reaching the ground before planned, or could be easily slammed by the wind into any object. Between 5 to 15 people die each year. Base jumping is considered as illegal in many parts of the world, including the US, except at organised events. Jeb Corliss, the fall guy, snuck a parachute up the Empire State Building under a fat suit. Corliss admits he was suicidal as a teenager, but insists his big jump is safe and says his goal is to make it a repeatable event in a variety of venues. Corliss moved all over the world with his art dealer parents before he discovered skydiving at age 18 and quickly moved on to base jumping. On a trip to Italy in the late 90s, he saw his first wing suit, a nylon get-up that allows a jumper to glide like a flying squirrel. Bull riding. Bull riding is also considered an extreme sport that involves a rider getting on a large bull and attempting to stay on its back while the animal attempts to buck off the rider. In the American tradition, the rider must stay atop the bucking bull for 8 seconds. The rider's one hand is tightly fastened to the bull with a long braided rope. The toughest sport on dirt has been described also as the most dangerous 8 seconds in sports. Maggie Parker is the world's only professional female bull rider to compete against men. Despite her slender frame and young age, only 20 years, she is considered a veteran as she has already competed in 200 rodeos. It is such an extreme sport, as Gary Lefeu, a former world champion, says, "Good thing, because if one of these beasts weighing up to 820 kilograms tramples you, the next ride you take will be in an ambulance or even worse."
Now, vocabulary. Eager, having or showing keen interest or intense desire. Idol, one that is adored often blindly or excessively. Risk, the possibility of suffering harm or loss. Injury, damage or harm done to or suffered by a person or thing. Illegal, prohibited by law. Event, something that takes place, especially a significant occurrence. Buckle, for a horse or similar animal to rear up in an attempt to shake off its rider. Fasten, to take firm hold of someone or something. Rodeo, a public competition or exhibition in which a in which skills such as riding roller coasters or roping cables are displayed. Trample. To beat down with the feet so as to crush, bruise, or destroy, tramp on. Comprehension questions. Number 1. What's an extreme sport? 2. Why do you think extreme sports are not for everyone? Why is base jumping illegal in some countries? What does sport on dirt refer to? Jeff Curtis' nickname is the Fall Guy. Why? Who is Nick Barker? Why is Nick Barker considered a veteran? Finally, thank you and goodbye. See you next time.